Hi, I'm Dr. Katrina Bust, and I'm a pain psychologist at Oregon Health and Science University in the Comprehensive Pain Center. Sleep and pain are closely connected. Folks who live with ongoing pain often sleep poorly, and poor sleep can lead to more pain. This is a very important place to make some improvements. I've worked with patients dealing with pain for 20 years, and I have found that when we are able to get a person's sleep back on track, so many things start to get better and life begins to feel more manageable. Improving your sleep can have a significant impact on decreasing your pain. So how does this relate to you? Do you find that your pain is worse when you don't sleep well? Do you have trouble getting to sleep or staying asleep? Do you sleep a lot during the day and find that you aren't tired at night? In this section, we will look a bit further about how pain and sleep interact, learn some strategies, and then set some goals so you can track your progress with your healthcare team. When your brain becomes wired for pain, sleep has a big impact. Sleep and pain affect each other in several ways. Poor sleep increases pain, and an increase in pain can then create poor sleep, which can become a vicious cycle. When people struggle with pain and then sleep poorly, it's normal to become less active because you're exhausted. Poor sleep can also lower our immune system's ability to fight infection and can result in inflammation that increases pain. We do a lot of important healing from everyday life when we sleep better. Better sleep helps quiet us down, improves our outlook overall, and helps things feel more manageable, which also helps to decrease pain. Let's look at some things that can disrupt sleep. If you had a lot of activity and stress during the day, it can be difficult to wind down and get back to sleep at night. Taking long naps or lying on the sofa for hours during the day can impact the quality of sleep. Inconsistent bedtimes and rise times can disrupt the body's natural rhythm and significantly worsen the quality of your sleep. Alcohol is a depressant and can make you fall asleep, but tends to cause waking in the middle of the night and poor quality of sleep after that. Caffeine is a stimulant and can keep you from sleeping for hours after drinking. Working nights or shift work impacts your sleep as it can disrupt your circadian rhythm, the biological clock that keeps your daily alertness and sleepiness patterns consistent and strong. Ask your care team for recommendations. Some people toss and turn for hours, and this can become distressing and cause the person to feel even more awake. Even though we love them, sounds from pets and from partners can wake a person up. Recurring nightmares can be distressing and can impact your sleep. Consult with your care team if you are having recurring nightmares. A condition called sleep apnea can also affect sleep quality. Typical symptoms of sleep apnea include heavy snoring, excessive daytime sleepiness or fatigue, difficulty with concentration or memory, and waking during the night feeling short of breath. If any of these symptoms sound like you, please talk with your care team, as sleep apnea is a serious condition and if treated can greatly improve your sleep and your pain. So let's look at how we can change things to improve sleep. During the day, pacing your day. Think about how well you're pacing activities over the day. You will want to keep a balance between activities and rest. And if you are someone who is overly active, then think about things that can bring you more restfulness to your daytime activities, such as taking a slow walk, practicing relaxation, or eating more slowly. And what about if you have been a lot less active, maybe resting and napping a good portion of the day? Think about doing things that get you up and moving and less time napping and resting. Even getting a small amount of activity a day can help improve your sleep at night. So when we get a better balance of activity and rest, it's easier for us to wind down and sleep at night. If you do need to take naps, keep them to no longer than 20 minutes in the early afternoon. Foods to avoid. Limit food and drink that can keep you up or upset your stomach, such as caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, rich, fried, spicy, or citrusy foods. Caffeine, coffee, sodas, and energy drinks. If you are caffeine sensitive, consider stopping drinking anything with caffeine 8 hours before you go to bed. Exposure to light. Try to get bright light exposure on a daily basis and ideally earlier in the day. This can strengthen your circadian rhythm, both during the day and night, improving your sleep quality. Evening routine and environment. Give your food time to digest. Try to finish dinner at least 2 hours before you go to sleep. Wind down before bed. Think about the 2 hours before sleep as a time to quiet your system down. You can dim the lights, practice relaxation, or take a bath. And avoid activities that get you more activated, like vigorous exercise, big discussions, or things that involve planning. In the hour before bed, avoid your phone, computer, or TV. It is commonly thought that these blue lights from these devices disrupt sleep patterns. Also, turning off devices allows us to transition to a quieter mode before sleep. Restful sleep environment. The environment you sleep in makes a big difference. Most people do best with rooms that are dark, cool, less than 67 degrees, and quiet. Cover or remove lights as our brain tends to wake up when it sees light. And to help you rest and not be distracted, it's best to remove electronics from your bedroom. And if you must have your phone in your bedroom, consider putting all alerts on Do Not Disturb during sleep time. If you are a clock watcher, turn the clock around or cover the clock. And look for other distractions like your beloved pet or a noisy partner. The bed should be used only for sleep and partner time so that the brain associates the bed with sleep. During sleep. Sleep-wake schedule. One good strategy to get better sleep is to keep a regular sleep-wake schedule. This means going to bed and getting up at the same time each day of the week, give or take 30 to 60 minutes. This allows your body's chemistry to work efficiently to keep you healthy. People are often surprised at what a difference it makes to simply stay to a consistent sleep-wake schedule. And get enough sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. The average adult needs about 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Kids need more because they are growing. And get out of bed if you aren't sleeping. If you find your mind racing or worrying about not being able to sleep for more than 20 minutes, get out of bed, go to a dimly lit place, and do something relaxing. Return to the bed when you feel sleepy so that the brain associates the bed with sleep. Now let's hear from some folks like you who made changes in sleep and pain. Then we will look at some proven strategies that you can try.
What changes did you make in your routines that helped your sleep improve?
So I learned that sleep, there's different ways to really help your sleep. And one of the things that I had changed was the room temperature. Changing my room to a cooler temperature really made all the difference.
And what else? What other changes?
The napping, really changing my napping schedule. So I was more active during the day. And then I took less naps and shorter naps also. I always tried to keep my naps at 20 minutes so it wasn't disrupting my sleep cycle.
I couldn't sleep because I just got so busy and so worried about everybody and everything that was around me. I made it my problem instead of realizing that wasn't my problem.
I put my phone to sleep each night. I'm just like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to put you to the side. I'm going to come back to you at 11 in the morning, wake up naturally, wake up without the phone, wake up without the news, and try to fall asleep without all the stimuli coming into my head so I can really wind down, stretch, brush my teeth, prepare some food for tomorrow so I know what I'm going to be eating when I wake up so it's not just a surprise. Really set that evening ritual. So I'm setting myself up for the next day.
So in this section, we have learned a bit about the important relationship between sleep and pain, heard from some folks about their own experiences, and learned some things that are proven to be very effective at improving sleep. Improving your sleep is one of the most effective ways to improve your pain. And there are many things you can focus on, so find the things that are most important for you. In summary, so let's review the things that we discussed that can help with our sleep and pain. Balance activity and rest during the day. Limit napping to no more than 20 minutes. Keep a regular sleep and wake schedule. Get enough sleep, about 8 hours. Limit foods that upset your stomach and keep you awake. Create a calm evening routine. Keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. Use the bed for sleep and partner time only. Now, we are going to let you put in practice some of the things you learned. We would like you to think of a short-term goal, something you can achieve in just 1 or 2 weeks. For example, you might want to work on keeping a regular schedule of your sleeping and waking times. So your short-term goal would be, I am going to start going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Now you will also want to do some things during the day that help you go to bed on time. Here are suggested steps you can take during the day. I will go for a walk around the block. First thing when I get up, 5 minutes of exercise. I won't have any coffee after 1. I will walk to the park and back in the afternoon if I am up to it. I'll eat my dinner at least 2 hours before going to bed. At 9 or 10 p.m., I will turn off the TV, the computer, and turn off audio alerts on my phone. I will take a shower and then read for 10 to 15 minutes. Then turn the light out and relax into sleep. We've created a handout that is a summary of the suggestions from this video. There is a section on the second page for you to enter your goals and steps to achieve them. You will be pleasantly surprised at how much better and brighter your day will be after a couple of good nights' sleep. Good luck!